On today's video, we're answering a very common question, which is, isn't breakfast the most important meal of the day? And the answer to that question is no. And the reason it's no is because a lot of the research around breakfast and around the importance of breakfast, especially the research which shows a positive finding in the need for breakfast, has been funded by breakfast research companies. Now, this isn't speculation. This is something that you can go back and actually look at, and it's part of the disclaimer that they will have to say who funds these research programs. So when you fund a research program, there is a incentive or a bias, and it's very difficult to overcome that bias. When you look at objective research papers, they show no benefits of having breakfast, and some of them actually show dangers of having breakfast, having the first meal before noon or early in the morning, because that's when our insulin levels are likely to spike the highest. So that's when it's potentially dangerous for us to be having food, particularly if we have any kind of glucose intolerance. Okay, so now proof of what I'm saying. There's a book by a medical doctor from England who's summarized all the current research on this, and the book is called Why Breakfast is Dangerous. You can look it up on Amazon. It's very well reviewed, and he does a very good job at breaking down the research in lay terms so the average person can understand why this myth has come about, and then also what the current evidence shows. And he's actually somebody who has diabetes type 2 himself, so he's used himself as an experiment and tracked different compositions of meals and skipping breakfast altogether, and tracked what that does to his blood sugars. So really interesting read, pick it up, and hopefully it will bust the myth that breakfast is the most important meal of the day and that increases your metabolism, because it definitely does not.